yeah, oh yeah. Oh no.
How you feeling?
I got a little bit in my eye.
What's up, everyone? It's Sam with Berlin City Auto Group. Today you're watching Tailgate Hot Takes with Berlin City, where we interview our employees while eating a fiery lineup of spicy local wings. These wings are brought to you by
Wicked Wings.
Wicked Wings in Winooski, Vermont. Super nice people over there. They set us up, so we're super appreciative. If you're not familiar, this show is heavily inspired by the show Hot Ones. They have a TV show, they're on YouTube, so make sure you follow them, follow us as well, and thank you guys for watching. All right, we're here with Mike Danyow, and we're working at where?
Berlin City Kia.
Berlin City Kia, Vermont.
Sales manager here.
When did you officially start working here, Mike?
So I was looking at it the other day, actually. July 1st is going to be officially 10 years here with the company.
Right on.
Which is it's been a long 10 years, but also a short one.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we can make it through the whole thing. So.
Yeah, hopefully, man. I'm not a huge spice guy, but we're going to see what happens here.
These Wicked Wings are, so apparently, that melt your face off is the last sauce. It looks crazy hot. I guess people throw up after trying it. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I've been to the spot before, and it's nothing that I've ever wanted to try, but they had a challenge, and they finally got rid of the challenge because people were getting sick. So hopefully we don't get sick, right? I mean, this is for fun.
Yeah, that would suck if we got sick.
Yeah.
I think we'll make it through.
We'll be all right.
We'll make it through. We'll make it.
It's for Berlin City.
All right, so the first wing, we're just gonna do no sauce, just to kick it off, just to get things rolling. Are you a flat or a drum guy?
So I'm a flat guy, but we're gonna start off with a drum.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. Great one.
So you said you started 10 years ago. Were you always a sales manager? Did you start somewhere else?
No, definitely not. Actually, I was working two jobs at the time. This was 10 years ago. I was working as a delivery driver and reconditioning person here. And I actually missed my shift for delivery driving because I was working two jobs, and basically kind of made this one my focus.
So you were a delivery driver and then you were working at Berlin City?
Correct.
And you decided to take the Berlin City route?
Yeah, forced into it kind of because of the, obviously missing the shift there, but.
Yeah, was it just like a better paying job, or was it like better people? Or?
Yeah, so it was, something that I had fun with. When it came to reconditioning cars, I got into like kind of doing my best job sort of thing. And that was something that I kind of liked, which I guess is one of the, the reasons why I kind of continued on with it. There's something you get out of taking a dirty car and making it, perfectly clean, I guess.
Let's move on to the second wing. So we're gonna do a mild, medium hot, wicked hot, melt your face off. That's literally what it's called. So I think we just gotta go ahead and dip it in. We're not double dipping, so we should be good.
Okay.
That looks delicious, actually.
Yeah, go on this side.
You said you've been at Berlin City for 10 years. You've been working as a sales manager for 4 years, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So was there a mentor that helped you along the way, like from day one, or maybe halfway through or along the way? Did anyone kind of stick out as a mentor here at Berlin City?
Yeah, definitely. So Dedrick Kassab, the current general manager of Berlin City Kia, was kind of my guy from day one. Beginning in the reconditioning department, he was somebody that I always kind of was close with. He's the kind of guy that talks to everybody in the dealership, so we kind of like hit it off from the beginning. And he had kind of, a few years into my, career reconditioning cars, was like, hey man, why don't you try sales? Seeing kind of some of the success that he'd had leading up, it was like, why not try something like that? And I'm glad that I did, because kind of the rest kind of just fell into place.
The skills from like being recon to sales, that's like a completely different side of the business. Was that hard at all, like going from one to the other?
Yeah, I guess, there were things that I liked about the reconditioning as far as like getting things clean and all that, but growing up, I was kind of always like a theater kid. So I always liked being kind of out in front of people and, talking and, it's not center of attention, just kind of being out there. And when I started with the sales gig, obviously at first it's super nerve-wracking. I remember kind of going into it, my hands sweating, scared to meet people, you know, so on and so forth. But after a while, I think kind of all my natural, you know, things that I was good at kind of growing up were able to kind of, you know, show forth with the sales thing.
So speaking of things you've learned, right? You learned how to be a salesperson. What's the most important thing you've learned while being a sales manager, or maybe along your whole entire time at Berlin City? What's the most important thing that you think you've picked up on?
As a person working at a dealership in the sales position, you're not waiting for people to come in and buy cars because they were going to buy cars anyway. There's a kind of mental switch that happens at some point when you learn that the reason that people are buying cars is because of you and the job that you did, and you know, the extra time and effort that you put into either, you know, working with a customer or really finding out what the customer wants, and you know, so on and so forth. And once you realize that you're in control of your own destiny as far as the, you know, the people that come in, that's kind of when it's a new game. It's a new game.
The next wing, we're gonna move on to hot. So, like you said, normally you are in this camp right here.
Yes.
Okay.
This is like
we got a ways to go.
Every once in a while, if I want to get like a little extra, I'll get like some of that to like dip this into, but never do this just straight.
Really?
Yeah.
So is this gonna jump up quite a bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
In my like taste profile, like
Okay.
which is pretty weak, but
Okay.
yeah, this one usually does it for me.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh yeah, it's
Get
like
a good dunk here.
That's not really a sauce. It's more of like a. Well, I guess it is. It's very wet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. A little spicy. Mm-hmm. You told me that your first car was a 2008 Subaru Impreza.
06 Subaru Impreza.
Gotcha. And how much was that?
It was like 13 grand, I think, or so, somewhere around there.
Okay.
I got lucky. I had actually one of the nicer cars back in the day.
Was it like a high school vehicle? Was
Exactly. Yeah, I was right on the cusp for basically getting my license a little sooner than everybody. So I think 9th grade, I was basically out there riding and driving.
Oh, okay. So you were kind of like the big freshman there that got to like drive around with a car while everyone else is taking the bus to school?
pretty much, something like that.
Nice, okay. Did you have any like close calls with that car, like as a kid?
Yeah, quite a few. Well, maybe not quite a few, but anyway, I guess this is a good one. When I first purchased the car, I actually had to have my grandmother test drive it off of the lot because it was stick shift and I didn't know how to drive stick shift. I was one of those kids that it was like a rite of passage for me. Like I had to have my first car be a stick shift.
I was the same way. I had a manual for my first car. It was awesome.
Yeah, so that first 2 weeks was really just figuring it out. I grew up in Virginia, and if you've been to like the Maine city part, there's a lot of like hills and some pretty steep hills and things along those lines. Some rollbacks, some like almost, you know, collisions going backwards and forwards, some smelling clutch and stuff along those lines. But you know, at the end of the day, we powered through, and you know, it's a great skill to have. I think it's you know, today's anti-theft device, if you will.
All right, so the next sauce is wicked hot. I think we're gonna try to pour this on, so take your pick.
Yeah, I'm going with the flat this time.
A small one.
All right.
I'll follow suit, however much you put on there. All right, yeah, that looks hot.
I think there's a pepper in here.
Yeah, it's that chili the chili pepper,
Yeah.
the red pepper flakes there.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go. Oh.
Yeah, that one's got some staying power.
That is hot, actually. That's hotter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, the jump from there to there was pretty good.
So we're going to do a social media question here.
Okay.
Just tell us the context of what this photo is. It's nothing crazy.
Okay. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I've worked here with Kyle. Kyle's our current finance manager, and we got crazy into golfing. I think we probably went like 40, 50 times just that one year. And that was at the local course Catamount, and a good time. I think it was either that time or another. He had a habit of showing up in golfing in Crocs.
That's a classic New England move, though.
Yeah, no doubt. Crocs, kid with them, and you know, by the end of it, we were shooting some pretty great rounds.
Okay.
And it's something that we've kind of continued to do. I think we actually just went just recently, past few days, out again. It's something we've tried to continue going on, even though responsibilities and stuff like that are definitely kind of creeping up to make it not quite as easy to go out all the time.
So this is going to be a hard question for you. Would you rather give up golf, fishing, or guitar?
Yeah, so unfortunately, I did have a ton of fun doing this growing up, but fishing would have to go.
Okay, so then between golf and guitar, which one are you keeping?
I'd hate to, the golf would have to go at that point.
The golf would have to go.
Yeah.
Okay. What about guitar makes it so special then?
It's my longest endeavor. The longest thing that I've spent time, you know, working on and trying to continually, you know, get better and better. So it would just be like heartbreaking for me to like throw away all that time and effort. I got my first one when I was 9 years old. I had an uncle that was at UVM, the college around here, and he was in like a punk rock band, and it just like it sent me down a path for learning songs and playing songs, and something that I kind of continued on with, you know, even today.
So that's crazy that you've kept that hobby for so long. A lot of people kind of just give up like after a couple of years. Maybe they get bored of it, but you literally like that's your one thing.
Yeah, golf is sort of like that because you can get that in a spurt. Like you can be like the worst golfer of all time, and just hit one shot.
Hit one good
shot, and you're coming back, like because you just want to replicate it.
Just a chip in on the green into the hole.
Yeah,
it's gonna be you're chasing that dopamine high for the rest of your life.
Yeah, a 20-foot putt, like whatever it is, maybe like my first year, second year golfing. By then, you're not usually super good. I mean, we had gone a lot, but I was still pretty rough. I got an almost hole-in-one on a par 3, like 160 yards out, where I was like this far away from the hole. I'll try to show you the picture afterwards, but like, yeah, hooked. Like, there's just no way you're not coming back for that.
That's
That's
awesome.
like a dopamine rush, like nothing else.
All right, so before we go into Melt Your Face sauce, what's your special connection with Wicked Wings?
Gotcha. So I do this with a lot of stuff. Wings is a food that I absolutely love. So I like to find the place that has like the best version of it. And I'm a Sunday football wings guy. Like if it's Sunday, I'm watching the Patriots. It's my favorite team since I was a little guy. And I need some wings there, you know, to watch it with. So I kind of was just trying all the spots around to find, you know, the wings that I like the best. And these ones just are it. And after trying all the ones that are like kind of close by, it's not like I was driving, you know, 2 hours to like get the wings or anything, but like consistent, they're big, and the sauces are wicked good. And the people there are really nice. So it's definitely a spot I like to stop by after work because, you know, I have some friends at this point that I've made that work there that I like to, you know, go see and hang out with for a few hours before I go home.
All right, technically, the last one, Melt Your Face sauce from Wicked Wings. All right, should we do the pour again?
I was gonna do the pour again, dude.
Okay.
Like I said, we're going all out.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go first on that. I can see the oil, or I can see the gas coming off of that thing.
Yeah, it's smoking.
Straight diesel sauce.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for this one.
You know.
All right, ready?
All right, here we go, dude.
All right,
cheers.
Let's go. Cheers. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that kind of, it didn't taste spicy at first, but then it like builds up.
Oh no.
All right, Mike. In the pre-interview, you said that dealerships thrive on tribal knowledge. What does that mean?
Oh, okay. Tribal knowledge. So, basically, there's no like books that you can read or really like articles online that you can find to try to like answer the questions that come up day to day in this business. Whether it be like dealing with banks or knowing what things you can send to get deals funded, or registration is a huge one. There's so many ins and outs to getting a car registered that we rely on like our office folks to be able to just know the answer to. And that's what makes this business pretty interesting, is the fact that there's always somebody in every department that just knows everything that you can go to if you really need an answer to a question.
Yeah, it's almost like the people that have been here for a while, they have trades they have skills of the trade that younger people like us would never know without them.
Exactly.
So speaking of that, I'll let us cool down before we try. We're actually going to try one more sauce after this. We're not going to tell you guys what it is yet. That's sort of something that people don't know about the industry. What's one other thing that people get wrong about the automotive industry?
So I had to make this feel like a mailed-in one because it's, I think, fairly obvious, especially a lot of the car people out here, people that have shopped recently. I don't think that the car business mirrors the movies that we grew up watching that kind of depicted like the Danny DeVito like style salesman that just like, was rolling odometers back and just essentially just making things miserable for people that were buying cars and really trying to take advantage of them. I never set out to, when I was little, like, I'm going to be in car sales sort of thing. But I think, along with it, kind of just going along with my personality and stuff, I really enjoy helping out people. And I think the people that I've seen be super successful in this business are the people that help people out the most, customers and so forth. I mean, you're in this business.
Watch the eyes. Don't rub your eyes.
Yeah, sorry. You're in this business for long enough, 10 years coming up, those people that have repeat business are the people that come in and they bought a car like 4 years ago and they're like, hey, Tom, hey, so-and-so. And it's like, that comes from developing a, personal connection with people. And, it's cool. Again, in my time being here, seeing a lot of those people that I sold, maybe my first car ever, like that actually just recently happened. A lady I sold my first car ever to came back and was like, hey, Mike, and she came back because she had such a great experience with me. And, maybe part of that goes into people having those negative, connotations of what's out there in car business. They meet somebody that they like and they want to come back to them. But
yeah, and then you can be the person. You can be the person that gives them the experience that changes their mind about
exactly.
it. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so we took a little breather. There's one more question, and I guess we didn't count the amount of sauce, so we brought in a little spicy bottle that is very, very hot, and I brought it just in case. So we're gonna do this one, all right? Just pick the best wing. Let's go for it. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm a secret. I'm wearing the hat because I'm sweating profusely under here.
Hey, we're hat guys.
We're hat guys, but yeah, no.
It's keeping the sun out of our eyes.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's the other
We'll
reason.
blame it on the sun.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, bud.
This stuff is, like, I've never tried it. I've tried, like, a little bit of it on my finger, but not, like, a full wing.
I don't know how it could be.
I don't know how it could. No, we didn't do this last time.
Okay.
So this is a new one that Sam Sharif, who was on last time, gave me.
Okay.
He said it's hotter.
It's hotter? Okay.
So I don't know how it could be hotter than Wicked Hot or Melt Your Face or whatever we just had.
So for those asking about Scoville units, this is over 1 million. So that should be really hot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm dreading this one, actually.
Yeah, guys. I hope I don't regret this.
I think we might, but let's cheers to it.
All right, cheers, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's still building.
I like this one, like, pulls the switch up on you because it starts off and it's, like, kind of, like, sweet. And then, yeah, it just builds.
So, the last question, we have the Kia Telluride, the Kia
EV9.
EV9.
It looks like a Telluride.
Why is that one of your favorite vehicles in the Kia lineup right now?
I mean, if you guys can see it, this thing just looks pretty freaking sweet. So the styling is definitely one of the reasons. Kia's been on like a mad dash of just making better and better vehicles, and like sometimes they come out with vehicles that I don't. It doesn't even make sense. It's like you almost think like, hey, who's gonna buy this? And then it's like the next most popular thing that we sell on our lot. And these things are just the technology and everything that's in them. I got a little bit in my eye. Like, you could get in this thing and say, Kia, roll down all the windows. And the windows are, it's crazy, man.
Is there anything you want to say to the camera now? This one right here.
If I was given the choice again, I don't know if I would do that last wing, guys. I'm looking forward to some ice cream and a glass of milk. I want to give a shout out to Dedrick Kassab, Mo Durrani, Bill McKibben. All these guys gave me a lot of the tools that I've used to become successful here at Berlin City. And just a big thank you to Berlin City for being a great place to work, great place to come in every day. I truly enjoy my job here, so I'm thankful for this place, man.
All right, nice work.
Cool, thank you.
All right, let's go get milk.
Yep. Oh, okay.